Hi friends, welcome to the Product Stories channel at Rebel Learning House. In 2011, Eric Ries started the Lean Startup movement through his book, The Lean Startup. The roots of Lean Startup are in Toyota's lean manufacturing method developed by Taichi Ono and Shigeo Shingo. The core tenets of lean manufacturing are drawing on the knowledge and creativity of individual workers, shrinking batch sizes, just-in-time production, inventory control, and acceleration of cycle times. It taught the world the difference between value creating activities and waste and showed how to build quality into products from the inside out. All credit to Japan's focus on quality. Eric Ries has adopted this method in software product development, and he stresses more on validated learning about the customer needs and their problems. His focus is more on experimenting with each change that you want to bring in the product. And his emphasis is on validated learning and validating the new change with the customers first. With each experiment, the learning increases and it should be measured as a metrics for success and not the number of lines of codes deployed to the production. The objective is to reduce the wastage of the engineering hours in building the product which nobody likes to use. The fundamental tenet of Eric Ries is to build the right products faster, aligning to the customer needs and their problems. In his book, he gave the concept of MVP, minimum viable product. The definition of MVP is it is that version of a new product which allows the team to collect the maximum amount of validated learning about customers with the least effort. The minimum set of features needed to learn from those early evangelists, visionary early adopters, so that we avoid building something that nobody wants to use. Maximize the learning per dollar spent. I'll give you one example of MVP to understand the concept better. Do you know how was Dunzo born? There is one hidden fact about the Dunzo, and the fact is that the first 8,000 deliveries were made by creating WhatsApp group for each customer. So, what was the MVP of the category creator for quick commerce, Dunzo? Kabir Biswas started Dunzo in January 2015. Initially, he was looking for ideas and he came across food delivery applications, grocery delivery applications, and online shopping applications like Amazon. He had an idea of hyper local delivery. So he started by creating a WhatsApp group to validate his idea. The idea was simple. If somebody wants to drop a particular item from point A to point B, they can post their requirements in that WhatsApp group and Kabir will do the rest of it. He launched this service of hyperlocal delivery in Bangalore's most opulent areas like Indiranagar and Koromangala first. The aim was to make life easier for its users by doing errands for them. Initially, Kabir used to deliver the stuff on the bike himself. Gradually, when the number of orders increased, he hired a few people from NGOs on a part-time basis to help him do the delivery. In 2016, Dunzo was doing 500 orders a day manually using WhatsApp. Then they received funding in March 2016 from Bloom Ventures, Aspada Ventures, escorted by other investors such as MD of Google, Rajan Anandan and Sandeepan Chattopadhyay worth $650,000. In December 2017, Dunzo received 12 million US dollars in a fresh round from Google with existing investors, Bloom Ventures and Aspada. This was Google's first direct investment in a startup in India. This is when they decided to invest in technology and build an application to solve the problem for the masses. In 2021, they were doing more than 2 million transactions a month and they have been growing by 40x in last 2 years. So my friends, with this example of MVP, there are few takeaways. First is we have learned and understood the concept of MVP as defined by Eric Ries in his book, The Lean Startup. Second, the MVP should be very minimalistic. Remember, the objective is to learn from the customers and validate your idea before you scale it, like Dunzo. Third is scale and invest in technology post you have achieved the product market fit. Thank you so much for listening patiently to the product stories. See you in next one.